Hi, this is Mark Anderson. I'm the game director for DC Universe Online, and we're here at San Diego Comic-Con. We're showing off our new expansion, Fight for the Light. This is something that players have been asking for a long time. We wanted to do light powers justice, and we think we really did with this expansion. So the big thing, the big draw for everybody, we've got a new power type. We've got hard light powers. You're going to be able to build your own constructs. You're going to be able to become a reservist in the Lantern Corps. So as everybody knows, Lanterns only one per sector, but we wanted to get you in there, give you access to those powers. So what's happened is they've given you a ring that has hard light constructs built into it. This is sort of a learning tool. It's a way to give our players access to these powers and do it in a way that lets you still be creative by the way that you join them together. So this power is sort of half weapon, half superpower. So you're going to have things, you can see they just shot off a locomotive with a big knockback on it. We've got supercharge abilities that are sort of more fire and forget. But the big thing that we're offering is that you can link these abilities together in creative ways. So you can call up something like the boxing gloves, and that's actually like you have a new weapon. It has its own combo trees, and at the end of those combo trees, you can link them into other superpowers or into other hard light construct weapons. Here you can see some of the chain guns, a lot of the things that we're trying to pay off from the Green Lantern universe. So in addition to the hard light powers, we've got those for both heroes in the Green Lantern Corps. We've also got Sinestro Corps yellow flavored lantern powers for the villains. We're also giving you lots of new places to go. So we take you to Star Labs, where we wrap up the story with Brainiac and the logic batteries. Within the DC universe, there's been a huge disturbance that's sort of creating instability in the power rings. So it's up to players to figure out where that's going. Here you see a supercharge ability where there's an Apache gunship that rolls in, does massive damage to your enemies. So we take you to Star Labs. Like I was saying, we wrap up that storyline. We take you to what you see here, the Owen Science cells, where the prisoners are getting loose. You'll see some of the yellow lanterns. You're going to meet a lot of the red lanterns. Vice is in here. Lyssa Drac is in here. A lot of fan favorites you're going to want to see. We wrap this instance up with a battle with Krona, so you get a little idea of where the power rings came from, a little of that background. You get to see where they started out with this huge gauntlet and backpack and how that's sort of scaled down and become the power rings that everybody knows and loves. We also take you to Coast City, where we take you inside Ferris Aircraft. There's a phenomenal battle with Atrocitus in there. We really try and pay off on that Red Lantern fantasy as well. There's also new gear sets that are Lantern inspired. Here you'll see the sort of Guy Gardner inspired jacket that we're wearing. And again, this is a power set that sits on top of your typical weapon. So this character happens to be a rifle character. So he's got his traditional rifle abilities. Those are fueled by his power ring, which you'll see glowing on his right hand. And that works the same way for both Sinestro Corps reservists and Green Lantern reservists. So this is something that we've been working on for a long time. Again, we scrapped what we had at launch in terms of light powers. We wanted to bring you something all new and something that really paid off on that fantasy, which is all about, how do you use your creativity to use these powers. So as to sort of get your feet wet, your ring is loaded up with these predetermined constructs, but it's the way that you link them together that determines your fate. So this is coming later on this summer. We'll get this on our test servers, get some feedback from our players. This will be coming later on in the summer for both PS3 and PC. It's $9.99, and that's in addition to the content that comes regularly for your regular subscription fee. So this sits on top of that, gives you whole new things to do, and we're really proud of it, and we hope players love it.